Today showing you guys how to edit with the archetype process or tap profiles, formerly known as Click One. But today we're focusing on how to match your digital files to your film files. So in this Lightroom catalog, I have a mixture of film and digital, and I'm going to show you guys how I go about editing my digital files and then making them match as closely as I can to my film file. So here we have a raw unedited image shot on a Nikon D850 with a 35mm lens, and the f-stop was 2.5. So that's the stats on this image. And then I am going to be trying to match that with this 35mm film image shot on Fuji 400, and this was shot on a 35mm as well. So I'm going to try to match. This is an edited file. I did tweak my raw film edit just so it matches my style a little bit more. So my process is start with the digital file. So I always do my same basic edits on every single digital image. And then after that, I go in and compare the digital to the film and tweak to get it as closely to the film as I can. So I am going to click my updated import preset. Basically, you guys, all this is Fuji 400, let's see, yes, Fuji 400 Pro H, Frontier, Normal, V2, the updated version. So from here, you guys, I lift my shadows to brighten this up. I clip my highlights just to make sure nothing gets blown out. I raise my exposure quite a bit. This is looking a little flat to me, so I will definitely add quite a bit of contrast. The way the Find Lab scans my film is with a little bit of extra contrast. I really like that pop in my images, so I might even bring my blacks down a bit. Yeah, I love that. I just want to show you guys what my import preset does. It does add a little bit of grain because that's reminiscent of film. I do enable profile corrections to make it brighter. I do not sharpen my images, but I do a little bit of noise reduction. I don't really mess with anything in split toning. I do mess with the blues and the greens sometimes. So for this one, that green is a little bit neon for my liking. So I would probably pull that saturation down. And I think that that looks pretty good. So honestly, for my first round of edits, I think that this is looking pretty good to my eye. But now what I'm going to do is I am going to compare this with the film edit. So I am going to do a reference, and I'm going to slide that film image in there to the left. So these are really, really close, you guys. I am noticing the digital image is pulling a little bit more pink and a little bit warmer than my film file. So I am going to take down some of those pinks. I'm actually going to brighten this up just a little bit more and then cool it off just a smidge. And you guys, look how closely these match. I would still probably tweak the greens a little bit more. I might even make my film greens a little bit more of that minty blue that I really, really, really like. And there you have it. That is how I edit most of my images with the archetype process.